Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kevin. I just want to come here to tell y'all about my story, how I was a member of the Church of God in Christ for maybe about 4 or 5 years. I used to be an ordained deacon in the Church of God in Christ, and I decided, me and my family decided to leave the Church of God in Christ back in 2019 because of doctrinal issues. But since I've been visiting other churches, I've come to the realization that there are going to be things that no matter what church you go to, there's going to be things that you're going to disagree with. You're not going to agree with everything that's being taught. And I understand that with some things, you can agree to disagree. In the Church of God in Christ, I would say for the most part, they believe in the essentials of the Christian faith. And I have no problem with that. Because to be a Christian, you have to believe in the essentials of the Christian faith in order to be a Christian. And I believe that there are Christians that are part of the Church of God in Christ. And I'm looking at some of these Reformed churches, how they carrying on now. You got a lot of white evangelical churches that's Reformed, and they would sit up here and they would defend racism. You got a lot of white evangelical churches that don't speak out against the issue of racism. You got some Reformed churches that don't speak out against the issue of racism. And you also have some Reformed churches that teaches false doctrines. It's not only the Pentecostal and charismatic churches out here, some of them, that teach false doctrine, but you also have some Reformed churches out here that teaches false doctrine. And I see that with some of these Reformed folk, they want to sit up here and look down their nose on you as if they are better than other people. And some of these Reformed churches, you got spiritual abuses going on within some Reformed churches. It's not only in the Pentecostal and charismatic churches, it's also in the Reformed churches as well. So with that being said, with the way that a lot of these Reformed churches are carrying on right now, I am actually thinking about or reconsidering or considering rejoining the Church of God in Christ. I actually am thinking about rejoining the Church of God in Christ. Now I know that you're not going to agree with everything that you hear, but the Church of God in Christ, they believe in the essentials of the Christian faith. And in order to be a Christian, you have to believe in those. And also, you got a lot of these Reformed churches, when it comes to secondary issues, if you don't believe like them, then they want to sit here and label you as a heretic, and they want to sit here and mark you and avoid you when you don't believe like them. So with that being said, I am actually considering rejoining the Church of God in Christ. Yup. I know there's going to be some that's going to see this video and they ain't going to like it, but it's okay. But yeah, I am actually considering rejoining the Church of God in Christ.